Kumusta mga bata? Kumusta mga bata? Ako ang inyong guro, pangalan ay Gerald. Kumusta mga bata? Tayo nang matuto sa mundo ng musika. Ika'y matututo mga simbolo't kumpas, hulwarang ritmo. Makinig ng mabuti, tiyak na ikaw ay matututo.
Great day, everyone! Welcome to Teacher G's class. This is Teacher G, and I will be your teacher in Music 6. Now, we are on the third quarter of our study based on the Department of Education's most essential learning competencies. Now, our lesson is all about musical forms and the different repeat marks. In this lesson, you will learn the simple musical forms and the different repeat marks which can be found in a song. The most essential learning competencies in this lesson are: first, identify simple musical forms of a song from the community. And the second one, identify different repeat marks that are related to forms. Now, let us sing the nursery rhyme entitled Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now, can you guess how many sections or musical forms that the song has? Is it unitary, binary, ternary, or rondo? Well, the answer is unitary. And now, let us look at this musical phrase. What can you see? Correct. We can see different marks, and we are going to talk about that later. Every piece of music has an overall plan or structure called the form of the music. Arranging the music helps the listener enjoy the music even more. Musicians traditionally have two ways to describe the form of a piece of music. One way involves labeling each large section with a letter. The other way is to simply give a name to a form that is very common. Sections are labeled A, B, C, and so on. Now, let us talk about the simple musical forms. The first one is what we call the unitary. It contains only one section which remains the same all throughout the whole composition, meaning there is only one melody of a song all throughout. Just like what we have sang in the beginning of our lesson, which is the Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Because all throughout the song, it has the same melody. Now, let us hear this example.
Dandan so'y bayaan, ta ikaw. Pauli ako sa payaw. Ugaling kung ikaw hidlawon. ang payaw imo lang lantawon. Dandan soy bayaan ta ikaw. Pauli ako sa payaw, ugaling kung ikaw hidlawon, ang payaw imo lang lantawon.
In this example, there's only one section which remains the same all throughout the song. Now let us have another example for unitary form.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Now, let us talk about binary form. It is made of 2 musical parts, or it has 2 musical ideas. Meaning, the song, or in a song, there are 2 different melodies. Let us see this example.
In this example, you can see that there are marks. The A, which means it is one of the melody, and the letter B, which is being encircled, is another melody which is different from the other one that is labeled A. Now, let us hear the song. Paru-parong bukid, nalilipad-lipad sa gitna ng daan. Papagapagaspas, sang baraang tapis, sang dangkalang manggas, ang sayang dekola, sang piyasa ang sayan. May paineta pa siya, may suklay pa man din, nagwas de ohetes, ang palalabasin, haharap sa altar, at mananalamin, at sa kalalakad ng pakendeng-kendeng. And that is how we can hear the different sections that have different melody. That is binary form. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
The next is what we call ternary form. It utilizes 3-part form represented by ABC. Sometimes, the third part is just the repetition of the first part. That's why it is being represented by ABA. This means that there are 3 different melody in a song. Sometimes, as what we said earlier, that the third part or the third melody is just the repetition of the first melody. Now let us see this example.
In this example, it is our national anthem. We can find the first melody of the song in the musical score labeled A. Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pa sisiil. That is the first melody of the song, which is labeled A. The second melody in the musical score is labeled B. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. And that is the second melody of the song. The third part or the third melody of the song is labeled C. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhatit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. And that is the third melody of the song. Magtanim ay di biro, maghapong nakayuko, di man lang makaupo, di man lang makatayo. Braso ko'y namamanhid, baywang ko'y nangawit, binti ko'y namimintlig, sa pagkababad sa tubig. Halina, halina mga kaliyag, tayo'y magsipag unat-unat, magpanibago tayo ng lakas para sa araw ng bukas, para sa araw ng bukas.
Next is what we call the rondo form, where it is made up of 5 or more musical parts with some repetitions. It is being represented by ABACA. Now, let us hear this example.
Maligayang araw at oras ng pagdating, bilang pasalubong ng nayon at bukirin. Tunay na galak ng lahat ng nariritong bulaklak, awit at sayawan naman ang nakaganyak. Ang binata kong umibig sa dalagang taga-bukid, kunwari pa'y walang nais, ngunit puso'y pumipintig. Maligayang araw at oras ng pagdating, bilang pasalubong ng nayon at bukirin. Tunay na galak ng lahat ng nariritong bulaklak, awit at sayawan naman ang nakaganyak. Ang dalagang taga nayon, mahinhin at mahinahon, laging may sulyap na lihim, at ang puso'y kalong-kalong. Kaya nga kung iibigin, magtiyaga kang manalangin. Kung hindi ay mapapawi, lalayo ang pagtingin. Maligayang araw at oras ng pagdating, bilang pasalubong ng nayon at bukirin. Tunay na galak ng lahat ng nariritong bulaklak, awit at sayawan naman ang nakaganyak. Awit at sayawan naman ang nakaganyak.
Now, let us talk about the different repeat marks related to form. In music, repeat marks are signs that is used to indicate a section that should be repeated. Repeat marks are used to save paper. It is also easier to utilize repeat marks or signs than to write all of the notes again.
Number 1. The capo, or from the head, DC. Musical piece is to be repeated from the beginning of the composition. Number 2. Alpine. It means up to the end. Number 3. DC Alpine means repeat the music from the beginning and finish when fine is shown. Now let us look at this illustration. This is where we can find the different repeat marks such as the beginning or the head, the fine, and the DC fine. Number 4. Dal segno means from the sign. It means you must return to the bar earlier in the music that's marked by the DS symbol. DS al coda means play from the DS symbol to the to coda marking, then skip to the coda section at the end of the music. Let's look at this illustration. In here, we can see the symbol for dal segno. Next repeat mark is what we call a repeat symbol. That is drawn with a double bar line and 2 dots surrounding the middle line of the staff. It is common to find 2 repeat symbols, one marking the beginning of the section to repeat, where the double bar line and the 2 dots face right, effectively a begin repeat symbol, and one marking the end, where the sign faces the opposite way. In this illustration, we can see the repeat symbol. The next repeat mark is what we call the repeat sign, which means to go back to a certain part of the music, sometimes called a measure, and play the passage in question again. If the piece has only one repeat sign, then that means to return to the beginning of the music and repeat, either continuing on past the repeat or stopping if the sign appears in end of the music. Sometimes a bar with the repeat sign will be numbered above, usually 1, and then followed by another numbered bar 2. Let us see the examples.
Indeed, it is a wonderful musical discussion. I hope that you learned something from this video. Once again, this is Teacher G, and this is your teacher in Music 6. If you enjoyed this video, just leave a comment below, and also don't forget to like and share this video, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for you to be updated for the new uploads. Thank you and see you. Bye!